Hello everyone. In this video, we'll understand uh, the relationship between interest rate, discount factor, force of interest, etc. Few of them we had already seen, but this table will clearly indicate the relationship between, for example, if I want to express this I in terms of D or V or delta, how do I do it? So wherever the diagonal elements, I'll simply put a dash over there because D to be expressed in terms of D, V to be expressed in terms of V, and delta to be expressed. That I will simply put dash. Now, here D, if I want to express it in terms of I, how do I do it? For example, we know D is nothing but I divided by 1 plus I. This we had already seen in our earlier videos. So I will simply write that only 1 plus I. Then V in terms of I, how do I express? One thing we know, this D is nothing but discount factor. It is the reciprocal of the accumulation factor. Means, let me put it in a different style. Just a moment. We know 1 plus I is nothing but 1 by reciprocal of 1 minus D. Here our interest is to express V in terms of I. What is V? V is nothing but the discount factor. So 1 minus D is our V. That means by cross multiplying 1 plus I and V, we have V equal to 1 by 1 plus I. 1 by 1 plus I. Or I can write it as 1 plus I, the inverse. Either way. Let me write it properly. 1 by as a fraction. Okay. Now, delta. We know already we had seen in the previous video of force of interest, delta is nothing but natural logarithm of 1 plus I. So delta to be expressed in terms of I will write it as natural logarithm of 1 plus I. And I in terms of D, I to be expressed in terms of D. So this is nothing but cross multiplying 1 plus I by I is equal to 1 by D. I'm just cross multiplying this. So this left hand side, I can write it as 1 by I plus 1 equal to 1 by D. Or we have to express I in terms of D. Okay, that means 1 by I is equal to 1 by D minus 1. So this I can rewrite it as 1 minus D, or reciprocal I should be D divided by 1 minus D. So D divided by 1 minus D. Now V in terms of D. here we have what we are supposed to express. V in terms of D. So it is simply 1 minus D. Delta in terms of D. So here, this 1 plus I can be replaced with 1 by 1 minus of D, or natural logarithm of 1 minus D to the power of minus 1, or delta is minus of natural logarithm of 1 minus D. So I can write it as negative natural logarithm of 1 minus D. We write that properly, that negative sign. Yeah. Now, I in terms of V, here it is. V is I in terms of V. So 1 plus I, or I can simply write this, no? V 1 plus I. I in terms of V means I is V minus 1. Something wrong? Oh, sorry, this is reciprocal. Let me write this. 1 plus I equal to 1 by V. Here it is. 1 plus I equal to 1 by V. We are interested in I in terms of V. Or I can say I is V inverse minus 1. So there I can write V inverse minus 1. Okay, next D in terms of V. D in terms of V. If I bring this negative D this side, positive V this side, it will become like this. D in terms of V is 1 minus V. Delta in terms of V. Here it is. Delta in terms of V. So it is negative natural logarithm of V. I in terms of delta. Here delta is natural logarithm of 1 plus I. That means e power delta is 1 plus I, which means I is e power delta minus 1. So e power delta minus 1. Then D in terms of delta. With that, sorry, D in terms of delta. Here we have natural logarithm of 1 minus t. From this, that means negative delta is logarithm of 1 minus t, which means e power minus delta is 1 minus t, or t is 1 minus of e power minus delta. 1 minus e power minus delta. Yeah. Then v in terms of delta. Here it is. This one, delta is negative ln of v, or negative delta is natural logarithm of v, which means e power minus delta is v. E power minus delta. So all these I, d, v, delta have been expressed in these terms. So this table is a useful table, or for you to remember, so that this will be useful for solving many problems, right? In our subsequent videos, we'll do some problems related to force of interest. Till then, see you all. Take care. Thank you.